critical condition again. How can the Pakistanis allow this man? Not so much internet, badtamizi kare, badmashi, hot and this, the title. I had to come here. This wasn't working, and so I've come. Zulm, these Muslims. No, this one, Timur, I banned, and now could kill me really. This, like they don't know uh, what is my condition. Like how inhumane can they be? Okay, I'm not well and I'm shocked at my behavior, but you are insane or what in your own way? And how can they allow this on the internet? The छेड़ना लड़की को, harassing, don't know. I'm in a critical. I should be taxing myself. It's too much pressure. I might die. So so I slept, and before that, I was in a very critical condition. I could die, but once again, I didn't die. And what have they done to me? Like, Yusuf said he came and said he was going to heal me and all this. Or then they're going to say, you are the one. Indian coming here, chi, but you don't know the Asian. And then he's like, मैं तो पढ़ता, I don't know how, sorry, this in this condition. No, I couldn't take it. मैं बदमाशी, मुझे ऐसा कर दिया कि गालियाँ और ऐसा उधर कभी बहुत गंदी बातें in a way to when I get angry now. I don't have self-defense. तो इसने तो एक ये सकलन हैदर, ये तैमूर, इसको मैंने, ये कौन है? ये लॉयर नहीं है पाकिस्तान में, पता नहीं कौन है. So उसकी बातें मुझे याद आ रही हैं और सर फटने को है. इतना बदतमीज़ बदमाश मैन, ये इसको कैसे अलाउ किया है? ये पता है और भी इंसान की तबीयत ख़राब कर देता है. जैसे वो मेरा ट्रॉमेटाइज्ड हूँ मैं और बहुत क्रिटिकल कंडीशन में रही हूँ. आई हैव बीन इन अ वेरी क्रिटिकल कंडीशन. मैं बार बार दिखाती नहीं हूँ, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कभी चले गए बाहर. मैंने इतना अपने आप को पकड़ा हुआ है कि कोई और होता, नहीं, वैसे मुझे नहीं पता कोई और होता या नहीं, लेकिन गैंग रेप और वो औरतें कैसे रहती हैं. नहीं, मैंने फ़िज़िकल लेवल पे रेप नहीं लिया है, लेकिन मेटाफिज़िकल लेवल, मैं अखलाक और किसी को हार्म नहीं करना. और अगर कोई छोड़ भी दे मुझे तो मैंने अपने आप को समझाया कि हो सकता है लाइफ में उनको नहीं पसंद हो, तो वो बचपन का मिस्ड हिस्सा टीचर, ऐसा तो मैंने अपने कज़न को भी छोड़ दिया. फिर आई फाउंड समवन एल्स. आई डोंट गो आफ्टर. मैंने कोई रिवेंज नहीं. पता नहीं वो एक टीचर के साथ क्यों मेरा इतना शौक, पता नहीं शौक थी क्या थी, कि मैंने तो उसे दिल से चाहा है. मैं लोगों के पीछे नहीं जाती. अगर मुझे फिर समझ में आ गया कि ये कज़न एक दफ़ा वेडिंग पे, फिर बाद में फिर मैंने देख लिया कि ये कज़न नहीं चाहता है मुझे, ये उस खूबसूरत लड़की को चाहता है. और मुझे वो मुझे कौन सा हस्बैंड लाइफ पार्टनर चाहिए, मैं उसके पीछे तो नहीं गई, ना गाली दिया उसे। मैं तो दूसरा मिल गया मुझे, और मैं उनसे शादी करना चाहती थी, फिर वो भी नहीं हुआ। फिर लेकिन गाली गंद ये वो इनको नहीं कर, ऐसा नहीं, कभी किसी को हटाना हो तो वो मैं आई डू इट इन अ डिफरेंट वे बिकॉज आई एम अ वुमन। सो वो समझे कि ये गा, गाली वाली गेटिंग एंग्री, तो फिर उनका दिल हट जाए। सो समटाइम्स आई हैड टू in a normal state also I would, it's good to get angry, and then she wasn't good after all for me. I don't like men holding on or thinking about me when they're married. I want them to be loyal to their wives completely in mind, body and heart, soul. तो वो मुझे थोड़ा कभी, लेकिन अभी ईयर 2000 में तो ऐसा यूसुफ सैदी का अमल पता नहीं क्या हुआ, कौन किसने भेजा था उसे, वो शिया था सैयद। और अगर प्रिंसिपल ने कुछ कह दिया तो मैंने तो अपने आप को कहा था, सो माई बिहेवियर नॉट अलाइंड विथ व्हाट आई वांटेड, एंड वर्स हो गया। लाइक छोड़ देना चाहिए, समझना चाहिए कि कोई नहीं चाहता है आपको अभी। लाइक कॉलेज डेज वर डिफरेंट, पता नहीं क्या की रहा दिस थिंग, एंड आई नेवर वांट टू any man, don't want any attention, neither do I want to harass people. ये तो एकेडमिक और शिया को नहीं समझना और ऐसी बदतमीज़ी करें और फिर एक और आए कहे, सो आप लोग कैसे लोग हैं, लाइक व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पीपल आर यू, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड यू। तो मैं मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, आई नो इट्स नो, बट it is valid reason, excuse. तो मैंने कहा ये थोड़ा मैं करूँ, देखूँ what I found my passion, photography से ये या किसी को जाने। पर अगर कोई मुझे नहीं चाहता है मैं उसके पीछे नहीं जाती हूँ, ना मैं उसको छेड़ती हूँ। मुझे प्रोविडेंस पे, अल्लाह पे भरोसा था, डिवाइन, कि कोई ना कोई, अल्लाह की कायनात में कमी नहीं है। सिंस शक्ति गोइन ऑल्सो confirmed what is in my religion, abundance, God must have given us abundance. So this तो ये लोग जो इधर आते हैं और ये बदतमीज़ी, इसको तो मैं सबक, ये तैमूर शिया ये अनस्टॉपेबल हैं। ये तो उन टेररिस्ट हार्ट, ये सॉफ्ट टेररिस्ट हैं, क्या है, इनको क्या किस कैटेगरी में डालें, लेकिन ये बर्दाश्त नहीं करना चाहिए बिकॉज इट इज़ अ किलर। इज़्ज़त इंसान डिसऑनर करे, ऐसा वुमन को ऐसी ऐसी बातें, और पहले भी ऐसा डांट, ऐसा ज़ोर से चिल्ला के बोलना और पता नहीं आवाज़ रेज़ करना, वॉइस रेज़ करना उधर ज़ल्मी के चैनल पे फर्स्ट टाइम भी, और तुम शिया नहीं हो और पता नहीं क्या बकवास करता जाता है। ये क्लाउन तो नहीं है, ये सॉफ्ट किलर है। ऐसे लोगों को बर्दाश्त नहीं करना चाहिए। आई मीन करना पड़ता है, लाइक अगर टू सर्वाइव, और इनको लेसन टीच करना चाहिए। वो अरीशा के भी चैनल पे आता है, उधर बकवास करता है। ये क्लाउन, ये उधर भी उसे कहा, मैंने चेक किया था, अरीशा के लाइव स्ट्रीम्स पे आता है ये तैमूर। ओके, इट्स TI, ओह गॉड, एक ये सकलैन है, ये कैसे लोग हैं? और ये ज़ल्मी, हाँ वो मेरे प्रॉफिट को कुछ बोलोगी, माय गुडनेस, और बोलोगी, और ये, और बदतमीज़ और डिसरिस्पेक्ट आएगा। Women, वो पता नहीं, I was not brought up like my mother kept me. My mother was a very beautiful soul, but what they did to her, like ये चलता रहेगा। कराची, पाकिस्तान मैंने छोड़ दिया। You see, I've sought refuge in my father's country. कभी कभी दिल करता है पाकिस्तान, लेकिन कुछ मर्द पाकिस्तान के ये ऐसा फ्री हो जाना, हॉट और तेज और दिखाओ, मैं तो फेस कि ये डर जाए तो कहते हैं हॉट और दिखाओ। लाइक मैंने दिखाया कि देखो मैं डरती नहीं हूँ। इसने तो ये क्या है? आर यू श्योर ये मर्द है? हाँ, बात तो उधर लाइक इस जिसका भी मर्द होगा हस्बैंड, उसकी वाइफ की क्या हालत हो। लाइक पाकिस्तान में हर जगह शायद ये चलता है, लाइक यू पीपल कैन टेक दिस, इट वुड किल मी। रेप को तो छोड़ दें, बट दिस काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग कैन किल मी। आप लोग कैसे लेते हैं? हाँ, एक तरफ से जो मुझे कर दिया तो लाइक आई डोंट वांट टू थिंक, इट्स टू स्ट्रेनियस फॉर माई। अच्छा, वो जो पुल, एंड आई हैव बीन इन अ क्रिटिकल कंडीशन। ये तमाशा नहीं है भाई साहब, इंडियंस भी। ये आप इसको इतना हर चीज़ को लाइटली, और मुझे भी कहें कि ठीक है, but I can't take it lightly. My system can't take it right now. Okay, Timur को मैंने बैन कर दिया है. Let me see if he's going to come to kill me. I've forgotten his so अखलाक अपनी ठीक करें. अगर औरत ये करेगी, तुम लोग तो औरत ये करे या नहीं करे, तुम लोग तो तैमूर जैसे उसको उधर भी बोला कि सुधर जाओ भाई, सुधर जाओ. मुझे लगता है इसका दिमाग कुछ ठीक नहीं है, लाइक इन अदर वेज, नॉट द वे आई एम इन. लाइक इज ही नॉर्मल? Sorry to put it this way, maybe he's got some personality abnormality in him. लेकिन बदतमीज में, अच्छा स्टार्ट तो इसकी फ्रेंड ने, ज़ल्मी ने किया था. इधर मेरे अगेंस्ट. ओह सो देखें, मुझे सुन्नी सुधर जाएंगे, शिया नहीं सुधरेंगे. हाँ, सॉरी, KL was telling him he was not, he didn't say respect all Muslims, but he said he loved all Muslims, and I didn't let KL finish. I apologize for that, very rude. KL was saying, you said you respect all Muslims, right? And disrespect all ex-Muslims. Like you can, so I think what he wanted to say was that some Sunni extremists, even the Sunnis are after, like the one, they've called them terrorists. So that that's what do you call that? To stop them, to punish them or something, to give them a punishment. हम लोग, we ex-Muslims, we have not killed, we have not persecuted, we don't want to disrespect any Muslim. अब ये Allah and Prophet Muhammad, so he said, अगर लड़की क्या गुस्सा कर सकती है, loudly बोल सकती, मैं भी, something like this, right? So he can also do it. इसका थोड़ा दिमाग सही नहीं लगता है, एक तरफ से क्या बोलते हैं दूसरे, तो इसको तो अच्छा ही है. तुम लोग ना इंडियंस, तुम लोग उधर अरीशा के चैनल पे जिसका दिमाग उल्टा है, शायद पैदा भी उल्टा हुआ है. Sorry, not all, but कोई like about nature, like you see, some people are born straight with their heads, they come out. Some people come out with their legs, feet first. Sorry, I don't mean, but तो उसको तो आप नहीं बोल सकते ना कि आप क्यों हेड पहले आपका नहीं निकला, right? Why didn't the head come out? So, for example, so I think naturally he's, we can, I know it's very difficult to accept that naturally he is abnormal, like upside down. He's kind of, you cannot put sense in one who doesn't have sense. तो अरीशा के चैनल पे उसको, इस तैमूर को, someone was saying, अभी तो सुधर जाओ, right? Just sorry, I had muted myself. अभी तो सुधर जाओ. तो सुधरने के ही लायक वो नहीं हो सकता. I've seen it. Oh God. और मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी. ओह, मैं सोच रही हूँ कुछ बात का. Long time ago, जो मैं पहले, ओके, सो मैं किसी को, लेकिन ये बदतमीज लोगों को एक लेसन सिखाना चाहिए. Okay, I think some Asian men, or you just even, like I was telling the Americans, shouldn't, like I'm shocked, the narcissist, shouldn't he be in jail, like if he's taking your money, if you've got evidence against him, and no, they are very, oh yeah, that's right, I don't know what, to what extent they can go. Unstoppable. Oh my God. So, unstoppable. Yeah, it's very scary. They, with the words, they can, my God, kill you. Yeah, take your lives. Yeah, put your life in danger. Some people die. They get killed by like in my condition, traumatized. So, what is that? Yeah, and another thing is that my aunt told me that it's not you. She also found someone, and he was saying, haven't you cheated and all this? In Karachi American School, in our class tests or homework, or in homework also, we have not cheated. Never thought of cheating. In Karachi American School, for O levels, never even had the thought. It was just a challenge. Exam comes. High school, I didn't like exams in Karachi American School because elementary, we didn't have yearly exams or even even the semester exams, only in high school. But for homework also, I never thought of cheating or anything of that sort. Never thought. My God. So, in fact, in London, when I opened the Quran told me that someone wants to scare you, and they were scaring me. My friends were scaring me. They were coming as ghosts, dressed as ghosts, and trying to scare me on Halloween. And no, but there was something else. Like what the lady in London had said. So I was feeling like something is coming towards me when I close my eyes and wants to ruin my face, pull my hair, or God knows what, right? So it seemed like someone wanted to scare me with spirits, sending evil spirits on me. And they can even have a control over you. So but some Muslims also have given me a hard time, saying that Shaitan, if you think, so I was thinking on those terms, that if you think that Shaitan, Allah says, only calls you, but then he tormented Job. There's an ayat in the Quran. Job tells Allah that Satan has tormented me. So how did he get to Job in tormenting him? Right? So on the other hand, God says that Shaitan says, I only called you and you came to me. So this is not a screencasting. So I only called you and you listened. Don't blame me, blame yourself. So my enemy would like to say, oh yes, you are the one because you chose this satanic, to follow Satan. So there are, oh God, excuse me, on one hand, God says in the Quran, Surah, okay, here it is, Surah 14:22, and Satan will say, when the matter has been concluded, indeed Allah had promised you the promise of truth, and I promised you, but I betrayed you, but I had no authority over you. except that I invited you and you responded to me. So do not blame me, but blame yourself. I cannot be called to your aid, nor can you be called to my aid. Indeed, I deny your association of me with Allah before. They put in brackets, so this is ambiguous. With Allah, association of me with Allah. Indeed, for the wrongdoers is a painful punishment. Shaitan knows all this, but then on the other hand, he says, I fear Allah, I know what you do not know. Another Quran ayat, and this one that I read out is Surah 14, ayat 22, and then there's in Surah Sad, Surah 38, ayat 41, Allah says, Sahih International Translations, yeah, I've taken. And remember our servant Job, when he called to his Lord, indeed Satan has touched me with hardship and torment. Of course he was praising and praying to his Lord, thanking his Lord perhaps. But he was touched with hardship and he was tormented by Satan. When Allah says Satan has no authority over you, but here we see that Job is tormented by Satan, a chosen servant of Allah. And Shaitan says to Allah, I will lead all astray except your chosen servants. Okay, he didn't lead, ouch, my head. Didn't lead, I can't talk much. And there's other ayat, like with black magic, Gog and Magog, whoever learns black magic from Gog and Magog, they can separate husband and wife. And so we need to realize this, we're told, right? That this can happen. So I searched out, what did I get? From Islam Questions and Answers, islamqa.info. The correct view according to the majority of Ahl al-Sunnah, mainstream Muslims, is that witchcraft or magic is real. It is real. And that it can have an effect. Now, we need to distinguish, like who has followed Satan's call. Right? And because when I abuse and all this, some could be thinking that I followed Satan, but I didn't. So it has an effect, if Allah wills, and decrees it on the body of one against whom it is directed. And it can even kill. So the whole questioner asked if this, since there's an ayat in the Quran, right? Separation of husband and wife. So on witchcraft, islamqa.info. Oh God, question 6530. I'm asking whether it is true that someone can make what we call hujab in Arabic, to make other people fail in their lives, or maybe even misbehave and start abusing and saying vulgar things. I don't know if you understand what I mean or not. I will give you an example. I was told that some people don't like others, so what they do is they go to specialized people and ask them to do something by the help of the jinn or whatever, and make the life of that person a misery, like make him fall in his life, or I don't know, dot dot dot. I don't know whether this is available truly or not. Please give me an answer. Answer. Praise be to Allah and blessings upon the messenger of blessings and upon the messenger of Allah. The correct view, according to the majority of Ahl Sunnah, mainstream Muslims, is that witchcraft or magic is real. The saying, I can't talk much. I shouldn't be like, I should be resting. Okay, I just can't read all this. And they learn that which harms them and profits them not. Man, and from these angels, people learn. Angels? And from these angels, people learn that by which they cause separation between man and his wife. But they could not thus harm anyone except by Allah's leave. And they learn that which harms them and profits them not. Surah Baqarah ayat 102. The ayah clearly indicates what is being asked. So can you make someone misbehave and lie and even, become violent? And from the evil of the witchcrafts which they blow in the knots. That's 113 Surah. Falak or Surah Nas, ayat 4. The witchcrafts which they blow in the knots refers to witches or female practitioners. Maybe even male. Ibn al-Qa. Okay. I think this is enough for Ruqiyya prayers. But who can we trust? Cupping, induced vomiting, and surgery. Oh my God. So whatever they've put on me is terrible. And some people might say, oh, they deserved it, or they weren't true Muslims. So, why would they abuse? She's abusing because she's given herself to Satan. She responds to Satan. Right? So my case ongoing. So no one can, I think, no. But this Timur type killing is really something, taking lives without any, ऐसी बेदर्दी से, ऐसे बेरहम, इतना जुल्म, तो मैंने थोड़ा सा मैं ठीक हुई. और एक चीज़, one thing at a time can I do. You see my other things suffer? No, these people don't, इनको कोई वो नहीं है, इंसानियत, कोई फीलिंग नहीं है दूसरे के लिए. ये कैसे शिया हैं? हाँ? और at least, so KL, maybe what he was trying to tell Timur, and I said, no, it's not respect. He said love. You love all Muslims and respect me. So if you respect all Muslims, Timur, तो ये सज़ा loved. हम लोग अगर ब्लास्फेमी क्या कर रहे हैं, हम लोग सच बोल रहे हैं प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद के बारे में, इस्लाम के बारे में एकेडमिकली. अच्छा, ब्लास्फेमी कर रहे हैं ना. ट्रूथ, दिस इज ट्रूथ टेलिंग. सो we're not violent. We didn't call like our fellow Muslims, like when I was a Muslim, I mean, kafir, or hate them, because Allah hates whom Allah hates. We don't spread Oh, hatred. Don't you think we are much, much, much better than those Muslims? And what is your respect? Oh, so you respect Muslims, even though you know they will go to hell and they are lying about the religion. They are holding on to a lie. So that's okay for you. That's okay for this person, this Shia, Timur. That's not blasphemy. And lying is haram. So, oh, we respect all Muslims, but harass the woman और pious women को हम आपके तो अल्लाह ने पता नहीं क्या like said that if you pass by something indecent उधर ये कह रहा है आपके अल्लाह ने कहा है कि सताओ पता नहीं मे बी सूरह तौबा में like उन कुरान में कैसा है कभी आपका अल्लाह कहता है कि इनसे maybe in the beginning I don't understand the Quran it's too contradictory so but some Muslims do see the ayahs like argue with them in the best way in the beginning अब हाँ इनको पता चल गया अब not argue with them in the best way अब fight with the disbelievers Surah 2 ayat 193 and Surah Tawbah ayats and there are other ayats and destroyed be the misinformers Surah Zariyat and this curse of Allah on the liars so respect your religious scholars who have lied don't go correcting them but हम पे ex-Muslim women को harass करो or what is this really do you see the like logic look at the logic that God has given them like we are the Christians Jews and the polytheists are the worst of creatures Allah doesn't even call them humans but then he repeats for the believers also best of creatures Allah even calls the believers best of creatures even though they are the best so this is the logic so even though Imam Ali has said women are evil did he say to Sermon 80 Najul Balagha Imam Ali has said women are evil but does he say like to harass the women if a woman harass maybe God knows is every Shia has his own marja I think I don't know what he follows which marja and lies and then changes his statements actually according to Shia Islam he should be in jail punished Sharia court according what if I was a solicitor or a lawyer what category of criminal crime harassment lies अच्छा खुद अखलाक like he's lying I caught him so many times lying against me तो ये तो थोड़ा सुन्नी की तरह करता है ना हमारे तो शरिया में शिया शरिया में you don't win a debate on Islam who maybe what someone was showing us that I've checked Islam QA I didn't get that there's lying in debating on the religion. So I don't know where this Timur has got this, that lying is okay for debating or winning, or that you were never a Shia. So, and harassing a woman, बदतमीजी करना. Let me see, harassing. I think I should go abroad and live abroad in a non-Muslim. Harassing a woman, punishment क्या है for harassment? इधर ये सुन्नी के साथ मिल जाता है और उनको झूठ बोल रहा है. Oh no, let's see in UK. Oh, what is the thing? In the UK, the punishment for harassing a woman or anyone depends on the severity and nature of the offense, with potential punishments ranging from a custodial sentence of up to 10 years for offenses involving fear of violence, or up to 5 years for controlling and coercive behavior, to a maximum of 2 years for new street harassment offenses, and 6 months for basic harassment. 6 months. Victims can also pursue civil action for an injunction to stop the harassment, with potential fines or imprisonment for violating the court order. Key points for punishments: street harassment, harassment and stalking, controlling or coercive and intimate. Oh, this is in a family. Street harassment, a new criminal offense is being introduced to criminalize street harassment like catcalling and following, with a maximum prison sentence of 2 years. Aggravated offenses. Sentences can be harsher if the harassment is racially or religiously aggravated. Criminal prosecution, you can report it. Civil court action, you can take legal action. Civil court to get an injunction which orders the harasser to stop, and they can be fined or imprisoned for breaking it. What constitutes harassment? Course of conduct for harassment. I think I should go to UK. For harassment to be an offense, there must be a pattern of behavior, not just like a single incident. I think a single incident should be enough. Okay, so there has been a pattern in Timur, not just a single incident. Intent, the person's intent, and whether the conduct causes alarm. Definitely it has caused alarm and distress, are considered by the police and courts forms of harassment. What about online? Harassment can occur in person or online, including through social media, email, and other forums. I was going to lose my life again. Cyber harassment. It's a crime. Lying against a person, It's harassment. I felt bullied, harassed by him. Someone should take action against them. How? Help me take action. Legal action. Or so that a woman doesn't have to feel like she has to defend herself, and teach them a lesson on their own, on her own. And sometimes, oh God. So God knows, whether intention or not here, if let's say you're trying to show how terrible you are, like a person is not well mitigating circumstances. Like no regard, they have no regard. Going on 7 hours. I mean, so उधर जाओ उधर भी कहा है अरीशा एक्स मुस्लिम के चैनल लाइव स्ट्रीम पे इसको ये सुधरता नहीं है हम ऐसे ये बहुत रेजिंग इज वॉइस क्या नहीं करता है ये ज़ल्मी I think on one hand Shias were saying फास्टिंग में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं तो ये तैमूर तो शिया के साथ तो है ही नहीं इस बारे में कि Shias have let me down about this. I think things they told us is a lie. I didn't know that. I thought in fasting you're not supposed to touch your partner, and it's terrible. So it's just very terrible, these people. पता नहीं क्या क्या है एक चीज़ simple big life is complicated by these treacherous cruel people. इतना जुल्म पता नहीं कैसे मैं तो अभी मर रही थी बताए I was dying yesterday and today again that so पता है मेरी आंटी ने कहा उसको किसी ने बताया कि और लंदन में हम लोग तो पता है सोच नहीं सकते थे चीटिंग या कुछ सोच नहीं सकते किसी को गाली दें when I grew up my grandmother and all they had made me so I grew up and I got a good teacher who was very strict though with me but I really what she used to tell me I really liked that but her ways were very strict that I didn't like but what she told me to do was I really agreed with it and liked it really liked it so separated from her tried not to even say yar the word yar in Urdu and be well behaved और ज़िद नहीं करना अगर कोई चीज़ नहीं मिल रही है तो उस पर ज़िद नहीं करना let it go. Don't waste your time on that. What we have. I used to give myself these wisecracks. कैसे कि कोई किसी का माइंड भी चेंज हो सकता है ना लाइफ पार्टनर में. आई मीन हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ में भी ऐसा होता है कि मे बी नाउ द वाइफ वांट्स अ डिवोर्स and asks her husband, I want to separate, I don't love you anymore. Or I thought I loved you, but I was wrong. So let that person go. And so instead of like the attachment and all the memories, yes, and sometimes like, okay, let that person go. Like it immediately should help you leave her. Attachment. You can find someone else. I know all that it's not easy, but then I used to tell myself like, yeah, you have to go through this. And even my brother, youngest brother, तो मैं उनको ऐसा I used to train him like I would tell my father, no, don't give him this when he's crying. Stop. Like, so no is a no, yes is a no. Yes is a yes, sorry. No is a yes. Once you said no and then he's crying and you give him, वो जिद पे नहीं, please, or like this. Sometimes in life we don't get what we want, and sometimes we have something and it gets taken from us or snatched away. So we shouldn't be this thing, going after it. End it there and then. Don't spoil your life on that. So training myself for this end. Okay, so where was I? Zid. Oh, so all this still, like, so I was trying to improve myself and get over that thing of my teacher not coming back and things like that. Anyhow, my aunt found out also, not only the lady in London, that it's not me who gets angry at that time, or sometimes something terrible happening in the house, doing something. It's not me. So it's sometimes, so the lady told me that there's black magic, it's spirit, evil spirit. Now the way this Timur has come, so I saw that he's like not only with me, like, तो ये सिर्फ मुझे तो blame नहीं कर सकता because there other people on ex-Muslim Arisha's channel were telling him to now, sudhar ja, like, be good. तो सिर्फ मेरे, like, why am I feeling? So there are other people telling him, sudhar ja. He doesn't listen to evidence, reason, and all that. So how can you people take women, such rude men? God knows, some action. The moment a man is rude with you, don't give them another chance. Leave them. You see, my feudal lord, Temina Doranis, don't give these people another chance. These men or any woman who is rude with you, leave them, cut off completely. Abuse, or like the way I do now, it's not me, but like yeah, it's not an excuse I'm using. Oh my God, it's so shocking. तो और ज़ल्मी के लिए तो like पूरा like okay, I've been brought up in पाकिस्तान में हर चीज़ चलती है, but I had enough. So go like the whole of Peshawar में announce कर दो कि ये मर्द, this man is rude. It can really have a adverse effect on a person. Rudeness will not be tolerated. पूरे पेशावर में, बल्कि यूसुफ ज़ैदी का भी, और वो पूरे पेशावर में मुझे या ये इन यूसुफ ज़ैदी, अभी ये देखो, ये मुस्लिम, अभी मैं सोच रही थी, राइट, if I can see this, I don't know, so सैयद, अगर आपको लाइक सैयद शिया आप हैं और लड़की लड़का कज़न्स अट्रैक्टेड होते हैं ना, तो वो निकाह कर दो, रुखसती फिर कर कि वो एक दूसरे को एटलीस्ट टच तो कर सकते हैं. लाइक माई वन अंकल गॉट अ निकाह डन एंड in 1980, like he could touch his wife now, taking a picture, right? Put his arm around her. तो वो उनका निकाह हो गया था, लेकिन रुखसती नहीं हुई थी. द निकाह वॉज डन बट नॉट रुखसती. तो ये सैयद भी क्यों ऐसा नहीं करते कि अगर कज़न्स मिल रहे हैं और एक दूसरे से लव हो गया, तो एक तो ये कि निकाह कर लें कि खुदा न खास्ता एक दूसरे को टच करें. इंसान को गिल्टी फील होता है ना कि हमने कुछ बुरा काम किया है. अगर जिसको मैं चाहती थी कज़न के बाद, अगर लाइक व्हेन आई ग्रो अप, मुझे बहुत गिल्टी फील, लाइक इफ़ आई एम अट्रैक्टेड टू हिम, आई वांट टू गो फॉर अ ड्राइव और समथिंग, तो अगर वो मानता निकाह तो कर लेते, तो फिर निकाह कर लेते, बिकॉज वन फील्स वेरी गिल्टी. रिलीजन तो अच्छा नहीं है कि निकाह कर दें फिर रुखसती बाद में करें. कुछ हमारे शिया कहते हैं कि नहीं, इट्स नॉट गुड टू कीप द निकाह फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, बट नो, इट्स बेटर टू डू द निकाह देन टू डू समथिंग रॉन्ग. बच्चों में वो हमारे यंग टीनेज ईयर्स में अट्रैक्शन, एंड देन वन थिंग फॉलो, सो निकाह करना चाहिए. This is not like mutta. We're not having pleasure of it's just that we can, at least then you can just touch each other and all this. So it's better like that. And another thing is, कि मैं सोच रही थी कि कोई किसी को, I don't know, this case that Yusuf Zaidi told me about, हो सकता है, हो नहीं सकता है. Like I don't know if this cousin, his wife was like she loved the other cousin, and this Yusuf Zaidi wanted to marry her from childhood. On one of her birthday or his birthday, was sitting on a table, and he looked at her and said he will marry her, or he loved her. So she loved another cousin, right? Our cousin, if they like, जो भी हो सकता है, like उसको क्या ज़रूरत थी कि वो बाहर उनके घर आई थी जब ये, राइट, और वो वॉक कर रहा है बाहर अपने घर के गली में, वॉक कर रहा है और सोच रहा है पता नहीं क्या, और फिर गया, ये इनके कहीं रूम में सोई हुई थी, उसको गया टच किया बालों में, हेड फोरहेड पे इधर ऐसे टच किया ना बालों में. So she felt like he molested her while she was asleep. Then Yusuf said he thought about it and went. He was a lawyer, his cousin. Went in the chambers, in his chamber, and went and punched him. Right? Think about it. Wouldn't you say that she would have allowed him to touch him? वरना तो वो पूरा उनके ऊपर जंप मारता ना. लाइक ये क्या ज़रूरत है कि हाथ लगाना सिर्फ हेड पे. आई थिंक ही फाउंड आउट, हो सकता है कि ही सैक्रिफाइस्ड, ही फाउंड आउट. हम भी लाइक ऐसा अपने आप को ख़राब दिखाना, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं है कि वो ख़राब है. हमने भी कुछ लाइक ऐसा कर सकते हैं, कॉलेज में किया है या कुछ अपने आप को निकालने के लिए, या प्रिंसिपल जैसे I thought I had cancer, so the day I was, the way I spoke to her for the for leaving college. So could it be that he may not have been a bad man? He could have just woken her up and said, or so she was asleep. Could it be that he had sacrificed his love for his younger cousin, who he found out loved her from childhood, loved the one he loved, the cousin he loved? So they're all cousins, right? Could it be that एक ने आप सोचें, think about it. क्या ये सर पे ऐसा वो सो रही है, उसके सर पे हाथ रहा है, पर ऐसा तो अगर लाइक वो चाहता तो उसको जगा के they could have, more than, she would have agreed because she was going out with him, right? बल्कि इनको निकाह करना चाहिए था. anyways, तो वो तो उसको अलाउ करती, राइट? वो नहीं है कि उसको अलाउ नहीं करती. So this कभी कभी think about it, right? कोई एक फरिश्ता लंदन में भी था जो, when a man loves a woman, he sleeps out in the rain. तो वो फिर अपने आप को नीचे करके मुझे ऊपर लाइक रिस्पेक्ट करना और ऊपर करना, अपने not just putting me up there, but putting himself down now. ऐसे भी फरिश्ते हैं. सुन्नी था और वो बहुत गैरत वाला था, लाइक पठान. ऐसा भी तो है कि अपने आप को एक्चुअली लाइक कॉलेज से आना and then knowing that, oh God, my mother's going to look at me and say, Sarah, what is this? I can't speak clearly. Jamaat. Chanta, sorry. Slap. और मेरा सर नीचे. So ऐसा भी तो है कि कोई अपने आप को like that गलत दिखा के या क्रिमिनल किसी और को बचाना, right? Save someone and sacrifice. Oh my God. So could it be that in this story, the two cousins, male cousins and one female cousin, पता नहीं उसे क्या हुआ कि उसने सोचा अब मुझे, I think, let's see if this cousin, I don't know, and I think he remained in Pakistan. He never left Pakistan. But this one, the younger one, उसको मिल गई ये cousin और वो चली गया लंदन. तो फातिमा का बेटा अच्छा या अली वाला अच्छा? शायद अली वाले ने, I mean, I'm calling the other cousin अली वाला. क्या पता क्या है. So this, anyways, I've gone into a reverie now. Okay. I can believe it, but like, why would he? Maybe, when you love someone so much. Wait a minute. But the cousin loves her. Sorry, the cousin loves him. Female cousin. But why would you want to give it, like, let the cousin go to female cousin? They both loved each other. Huh? Why would this cousin want to do something bad to her? And that would be that she hates him and goes to the other cousin. I don't know. But I think he purposely did this. I could be wrong. He purposely did it so the cousin who loved her and loved him, maybe it's a test or something, I don't know. उसको ये करने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी, because वो वैसे ही she would have allowed him to touch her. वैसे I think Sayyids, Shias, अगर आपके मर्जा वर्जा से पूछें, अगर कज़न्स में मोहब्बत हो गई है तो निकाह कर लें. Then you can touch each other at least, रुखसती ज़रूरी नहीं है until the man is eligible or this thing. Anyways, ये मर्जा क्यों एडवाइस ऐसा नहीं देते हैं? जैसे स्कूल में कोई लड़का मुसलमान लड़की और मुसलमान एक दूसरे को चाहने लगे, it's better to have the nikah done there and then. तो guilty feeling, फिर वो टच भी हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है, वो भी हो सकता है. Until then, if they're doing that English or British education. So this, I think, instead of marja or religious scholars, please give the advice to like the parents have agreed, okay. They've said, okay, we agree on this, that you will get married later. Oh, nikah kar dena, like, so they can at least touch each other or something. Upper rukhsati, when, the person goes to America, studies there, and comes back. I've seen very faithful people, couples who have loved each other and they've remained faithful, going abroad and then coming back, going abroad for higher studies, or British, American studies, and coming back and getting married. So, yeah. एनीवेज प्यार का मिल जाना ही हर चीज़ नहीं होती मुझे वो इंडियन सॉन्ग याद आ रहे हैं. And if that Shia, there was one really, I think, very good, I don't know why he sacrificed और अपने आप को बदनाम कर दिया, बुरा कर दिया. कुछ लोग कहते हैं बद से अच्छा बदनाम क्या. So notorious, लेकिन अंदर you know that you are, you know what you are. So ये भी होता है. और कुछ लोग लेके चले जाते हैं, कुछ लोग सैक्रिफाइस करते हैं और अपने आप को ख़राब दिखाते हैं. तो हमने जान नहीं सकते, लेकिन अगर आप ऐसा कर रहे हैं तो लाइक फिर भी अगर आप समझ रहे हैं कि तैमूर ने ऐसा किया, लेट्स सी इफ आइवन थिंक लाइक दैट, राइट. कंसिडर द कंडीशन ऑफ अ पर्सन कि उसका OCD है इस हालत में, इन दिस कंडीशन. So what effect? Anyways, I was in a very critical condition yesterday, and I thought of, but I couldn't call the ambulance. I thought of going to the hospital and saying, or, the doctors, we can't afford to come here. So we have to go to the hospital, emergency, and saying, give me something quickly, Valium to, injection. Just put me on that anesthesia, so I don't like Valium sleeping pills, but it was too much for me today. Like, I don't know what I could have done in this, my critical condition. And I thought I was going to die, but I wasn't dying. Sinking. It was like push and pull, like someone pulling my veins. But so what happened is, I don't know. So I started the Hindu mantra. Nothing was helping, no mantra, until a Hindu came to my rescue and saved my life. And I finally, that pull and push, that mess up, that critical condition, slightly went away, subsided, and then I was able to sleep. So I didn't die also, and I didn't have to suffer for a long time. I thought this is like never ending, right? Because it's extremely painful. And I went around then. I went to the Peshawari Farah, Yusuf Zaid's wife, and said terrible things. I don't want to think about it. Went to her list of friends and went to Sidra, Sayyid, another Sayyida Sidra. Excuse me, sorry. Went to another lady, so to tell them your Peshawari also, Zulmi, or from Quetta. So I think that one man misbehaving, पेशावर से हो या क्वेटा से हो, आप लोग ऐसा चुप होके नहीं बैठे हैं. पूरा अनाउंस कर दें, मस्जिदों में अनाउंस करें कि ये इंसान ने छेड़ा है इस लड़की को या इस औरत को, पूरे अनाउंस करें। यानी अगर आप पूरे पेशावर में सिटी में अनाउंस कर सकते हैं तो पूरे सिटी में अनाउंस करें उसके अगेंस्ट। जैसे इधर मेरा फादर इन दुबई, जब शेख मखदूम जिंदा था ना, एंड वाज द रूलर ऑफ दुबई, किसी ने भी छेड़ा लड़की को, इधर हरास किया स्ट्रीट पे, और उस लड़की ने कंप्लेन किया, इफ़ दिस और अ वुमन कंप्लेंड, दे वुड, हाँ, न्यूज़पेपर में डाल देना, उनकी तस्वीर डाल दें और सबको बोलें कि ये है, उसको ना काम मिलेगा ना कुछ मिलेगा, और सबको पता चल जाए। That's what Dubai's ruler used to do when a man harassed a woman or a girl. ऐसा होना चाहिए। तो ऐसा मैं करना चाह रही थी, लेकिन सही नहीं हो रहा था। I was abusing and saying very vulgar things to Farah Yusuf again on Facebook and the messenger, because I was extremely, अबे पता नहीं कैसे, ओह पता नहीं कैसे नहीं, thank you, you know how much it helped, it saved my life yesterday, little bit. It was like I wasn't in ICU. It was a very critical condition. Like before, these critical conditions have come, but this time also, yesterday, due to Timur, teach him a lesson. So I think अगर कहाँ का भी ये है, whichever city in Pakistan, the newspapers should give his face, his tasveer, his picture, and say this person has done this, said this, harassed a lady, a girl, a woman. ऐसा होना चाहिए. Thank you very much. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you so much for your time and attention.